Let's go.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 10 of the NFL.
Come on,
EA
team, get a win.
Sports. It's the Tennessee Titans taking on the Denver Broncos.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Tennessee Titans. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now back to throw. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it'll be 2nd down. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play.
Yeah, this is touchdown, Broncos. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his pass is caught. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. I'm going to go out on a limb.
I know, right?
You don't like that call on
Sorry, I
the
missed
drive
it.
of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look, the game between college college
Looks
and the
like
NFL
lineman.
continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
Denied.
He's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now Tannehill. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Plenty of things to talk about here.
I figure the finish on
Their
way.
defense gave up a touchdown on the first
So,
drive.
yeah.
How about how they're responding, coming
Even
back? That's a
not
big
in
third down pickup.
I would have started it.
So a
We're gonna
first and
start
10
at
now
5:30,
in
but I
Denver
like,
territory at the 48-yard line.
No.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
Oh,
And
come
that
on.
play goes
There you
nowhere.
go.
Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Draymond Jones in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And he'll be taken down.
Look at that.
Before they work it across
Look at that
midfield.
player.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first
Not
down.
what I would rather do, but
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And a big gain that time.
There we
He's
go.
out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Better than
Broncos at 5-3 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Come on, you
The
should have.
contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw again. Toward the end zone.
Come on,
14,
14, keep it.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Rolling to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
And he is in the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12.
I'm just going to pass. I don't believe in kidding.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Tannehill down to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
Hey, we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers, but how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away.
I'll do it.
Pulled in at the 24. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Well, the midterm elections are now concluded, and I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief for that.
But that thrown across his body.
Oh,
and it's
come on.
Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
To throw again on second down. Tannehill. And he fires one
Thank
that's
you.
intercepted.
I'll take that.
Picked off by
And
Kareem Jackson. And he takes this
There
one
you go.
back into the
I'll take
end
that.
zone.
Glad you
And
made
the
me there.
Bronco defense has a touchdown.
There
No
you go.
surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10.
I knew I
And
should
this
have
play
thrown
is
the
not
Y.
going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2 unsuccessful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Titans offense now. They work their way back onto the field.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
We know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
That one caught downfield. It's Hooper.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Tannehill's throw is on target to Burks.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Timing is so important on a route like this, because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball
That
might have come out and counter
interception
too
was
late,
horrendous.
because by the time he was
Nice
able to
play.
secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Badgley able to punch this one through, and that will move
And then
the
the nice
deficit
thing is
from
at least
20
he was
down
gonna
to
fly.
17.
How did you? I don't know.
Well, maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Wait a second. They declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Henry again on second down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Come on, line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be fourth down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Thank you. There's a flag.
Comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On third down, here's Williams. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. They'll set up to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. On first down, Tannehill. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Albert Okuwebunam, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Way to go, you blow it.
Instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They'll drop to throw. This goes to the tight end, Eric Saubert. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're going to look to throw. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he's brought down. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Rush coming, and he's taken down. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Looking to throw. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Broncos are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Oh,
and we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. They'll look to throw, and he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Pass complete. He's got Woods streaking across the field. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And he is going to lose yardage here. On On second down, here's Henry. And he is met at the line of
Why are they
scrimmage, and he
throwing
goes
the
down right there. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's fourth down. They snap it to Tannehill. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is caught inside the 5. Will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Yeah, not bad.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just
today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. It's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos.
There's something more awkward.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. The pass there complete to Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Well, he's already shown on this opening drive that he will run the football. We know that about him, Charles, so maybe when he gets outside the pocket, the defense a little wary about the run, and he's able to convert the pass.
And that wariness will often cause you to be a step or two slow. And sometimes you get so focused on will he or won't he run the football, you forget that there are receivers in your area, and they find themselves open, and there's another completed pass.
That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Here we go with Williams. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 14 carries, 55 yards.
It's been a strong season for him thus far, sitting currently 7th in the NFL in rushing. He gives their offense really good flexibility because if he's gashing a defense, they can ride him to an early lead. But if the defense sells out to stop him, that opens up their passing game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Play action. Now it's Carr. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete.
Take the ball,
Trying
son.
to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. The Broncos at 6-3 on the year. And they come in playing pretty well. 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the move to his left. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it, I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the 1st down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Out to his left. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Oh, what a play. What a play by the tight end.
And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Nathaniel Hackett told his offense to stay put. They're going for 2. They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Carr. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Carr's throw taken in by Adams. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from taking the lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Raiders are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
On first down, Carr. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Now Carr again. And his throw here's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Carr. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Will Fuller, 34 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Carlson on for the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
This will be caught. Judy. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Judy. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
There we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete here. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And he returns this to the 22. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the 27, Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The final shot here before half for Carr. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They were losers last week, dropping that game to the Indianapolis Colts, but the good news for them, they've got the lead right now and the football. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Carr. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Carr. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And the focus shifts back to Jerry Jeudy and his Bronco teammates. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays, so let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And that will be incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
They're going to try and throw. Rolling to his left. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
3rd quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Carr. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw, it's Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Jacobs going to try the middle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. Jacobs is not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. They'll run with Jacobs. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Carlson able to put this one through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Flush to his right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And quickly, they get to the line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They run it again with Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raiders offense ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now Carr. The open man here, Renfro.
There we go.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Carr now to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1st down Raiders, Carr to Waller. They'll look to throw again. Working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. On the move past the 40. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
guys. I gotta go let the dog out really quick. I'll be back. Grimace. I'll be back. Alright.
Hello there.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hello there.
Hey,
Real quiet. Real quiet.
you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. I'm sorry about the echo. Let me mute it real quick.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Carr to throw again. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game.
So people know.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up
on
on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here.
Hey,
What could be their
you
final
can hear
drive.
me.
Here's
You guys
Jacobs on
cannot
1st
hear
and
him
10.
because he's
And
not
able to break away this
able
time as they're
to
gonna stop
talk,
him right
but he
around
can
the line
talk.
of scrimmage.
So.
Carr. And
Oh,
he's
come on!
in the end zone, touchdown Raiders. From 13 yards out. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
That's what I said.
Carr to throw. And this one's
Oh,
caught.
come
And
on!
the 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Monkey uncle.
And of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Broncos now down by 7. And time, a huge factor.
I'm in
Their
wildcard
4-game winning streak
And
in great danger. The ball comes out. And the Raiders pick it
Mother.
up. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. And he'll take this one down to
I
about the
blew
40.
that play.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get inside the 4 to maybe the 38-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more
Game over.
stop.
Feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow. What a way to finish this one.
Fire the coach.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's never easy to come into Denver to win. You think all you have to deal with the altitude, but they got the job done.
Well, there's a reason Olympic athletes train nearby. All right, they've got a terrific training center in Colorado Springs. You train at the altitude, the lungs expand, you go down to the regular. Oh, my goodness, they can.
That was bologna sauce. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm gonna play this one in a minute and
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Mayfield on first down. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 15 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
And he'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
Come on.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
To throw, Mayfield. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
One-handed.
A huge play there for Denver. 47 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The Broncos at 6-4 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them. galvanize themselves and go forward and get a win in this one.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Broncos are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. McManus's point after is good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Coming up on 2nd and 7. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And this is going to be another first down as he'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Okay, you couldn't tell it.
That's into a crowd.
Hey, there we go.
And the Broncos are going to take over once again.
All time I got him. Yeah, I played
Good
a
starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their
horrible
own
game
37.
this year, dude.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trucks over it. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
5 minutes, I think.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
There he goes, and for good reason.
Things 5
Running with it
minutes.
has paid dividends earlier in this game
5
and
or
earlier
6.
on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about
I hear
continuing to
you.
run for first downs instead of airing it out.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
It's you, it's not me.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
This is caught.
Touchdown again.
Cortland Sutton, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Now McManus for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Well, the final weekend of November is upon us. Boy, can you believe December right around the corner? It always seems to get here quickly. But coming up tonight, we wrap up the holiday weekend with the Packers and Eagles from Philly at 8:20 Eastern. And tomorrow night, we wrap up Cyber Monday with the Steelers and Colts from Indianapolis. Mayfield and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. McCaffrey running up the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Hey,
Working out of the gun,
you there?
Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to get this to about
Link,
the
are you there?
44-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Mayfield now. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson.
Ah.
Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 44 yards. And the Panthers are back within a score. And he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete.
Up and away.
A little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw, escaping the pressure right. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd
Listen,
down.
I'm not going to
Now
make
the
a
Panthers going to
playoff.
use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
It'll be 6 and it was 6. Yeah, but that was
And I don't
last
blame
week.
them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mayfield to throw it. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
I don't know. I have no clue.
Okay, so
I
the personal
haven't
foul
looked at it
penalty,
because
and those are some important
I'll
yards
look at it
lost
after
right there.
this.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this 1st half of play. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Mayfield. This is caught.
Dang it. I'm down by 2.
DJ
Go
Moore
for you.
in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 17-14. Seconds, all that remain here this 1st half as the kick gets away. This one fielded at the 5.
So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, 5 weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, and it's the Bucs who are out in front at halftime.
Wow.
Tom Brady at it again.
Brady's
3 touchdown
destroying
passes.
them.
From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And at this point, they trail the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Devin Duvernay, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. Cedric Wilson, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. In the game you're watching, it's been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored.
Catch the ball! Crying out loud!
Can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Yeah, you can't catch the ball because I'm not throwing it to you. I'm trying to win the game, not lose the game, you morons.
A good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's what I just did.
First down, eluding the pressure right. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 10 that time.
I know, but that's why I'm not passing it. I'm trying to win it on my own.
They'll set up to throw.
And
throwing back across
like
his body.
monkey ice cream.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing, Mayfield. Open man is Anderson.
Hey, what's the beaver? Hey, what's the beaver?
They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 2nd down and 3. And again, it's Mayfield. Oh, into a
ooh, yes!
Intercepted. And the Broncos
Mayfield,
are going to have it here at
finally had a good play again.
line.
Defense on point, offense thinks like a
So this offense moving the ball
road
well,
kill.
trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
They played yesterday? I thought they played today.
Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
The pass there complete to Sutton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, it should be
25
today.
yards that
Unless
time.
maybe they did play Friday and I just forgot.
Back back to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to throw again. And the timing a bit off.
What? Are you kidding me? No flag?
Coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number
No
one thing
flag
they look
there?
for in a
That's
quarterback.
baloney.
When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it,
No way.
it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown. Thank goodness.
Albert
By the
Okwuegbunam
tight end there.
from 3 yards out. And the Broncos have retaken a third-quarter lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
At 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Well, he's...
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
Oh, you know what it was? I thought it was UCLA versus Oregon State. No, it's Stanford.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They stay on the ground. Caffrey again. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Come on, waste time.
For trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stuff the run, and then executed.
I'll probably... I don't think I'm going to play anymore. I'm going to watch football.
And it's 3rd and 4 now.
I'll probably head to Discord.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to
Ooh, no, I'm talking about the other way. There you go. There you go.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Ha 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 ha. There you go.
Taken in here to start this drive, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Wide open. Oh, come on. What the heck? Oh, the flag. were watching.
Boy, tight game like this.
No, it was
personal
fine.
foul penalties,
I'm just talking
no.
about the
Yeah, we know
flag.
the
I'm like,
emotions are running
seriously?
high, the tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got it. A gain of 7.
I'll take that. It's not a
goal.
touchdown,
Looks
but
like they're
I'll
gonna be
take
in the
it.
hurry up. Williams. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. They tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Out. And the pass is
There we
caught
go.
for
I
touchdown,
scored
Denver.
again.
Jerry Jeudy. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Tennessee lost. Go figure. They blew.
Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball, definitely coming from his head coach.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Who are they playing?
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way.
Yeah,
Second
but
and 12.
wait. Where is it?
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. His
Where is
throw incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas.
Well, maybe it'll be a big upset.
Well,
I
that's a
just
defense
don't know.
coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe
What
to say
quarter?
he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight
How much
coverage. He's
times
already
left?
picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that
Who has
one
ball?
not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Come on! Why did I just say why? He should have. Man, bring it.
And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
That was a dumb play on my part. I should have just not hit Y, and I probably would have had an
They'll look to
interception.
throw here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He completes this to Sutton.
I'll take that.
And they're going to get this down
Got it.
inside the 20. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this nearly an interception.
How in the
It's
world did
incomplete.
49 get there
Turnover
and he
really
couldn't?
would have helped him there,
Oh
but
yeah,
not to be.
that was it.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but
That's
not on that
fine,
snap.
mate.
I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively.
That
A
was
potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. And he is into the
Touchdown by the quarterback.
A 13-yard
There we go.
touchdown run. And the
Did you see that?
Broncos have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
You missed it.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to go down.
Missed the 2-point
Can't
away.
get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
I mean, if I would have made my quarterback quicker, I could have done something. But I didn't make my guy so fat.
For your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line. Rolling out,
I probably would have got there, but
you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Oh, yes, I'm watching Virginia after the screen.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Carolina offense.
Is it on Hulu?
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
I'll look it up after.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And that throw behind
come on.
man. He missed him. Incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Okay, so boom.
Now Mayfield. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mayfield on first down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
You know what?
Needing the tough yards, they run
him
in.
Burton.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive
That's fine.
And that is incomplete. He
could have intercepted there, but I guess I'll take it.
2nd down.
Could have intercepted.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Mayfield throw complete there to Thomas. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Why?
To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side.
Oh, that's why.
They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. So a big play there on 4th.
Burn
now
that.
1st
Burn
and
it.
10 at the 30. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18. Going to the air again with Mayfield. High throw, but the catch is made.
Oh, wow, they scored. Whatever.
Anderson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Oh, they're going to go.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick.
Why are you...
And the Broncos are able to recover, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Friggin' 55 would have caught it. I would have had it.
Onside kick.
Not the one guy.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
It is.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their
I'll look it up
timeouts
after.
as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete.
I'm just trying to kill
Too much
time,
contact
man.
to hold on to that one, and it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Broncos, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, the playoffs look...
They're like deep in their territory. That's simply a 3 and out. Holy cow.
I'm gonna send it dad, man.
Okay, make sure you do your usual sign off.
I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I don't know what time yet, but I will plan on being tomorrow night. I'll just don't forget to follow so you don't miss it. Anything.
There you go.
See you guys for now. Bye.